Guys, it's happening! Smash Bros. Is coming to Switch, and the season of teasers begins anew. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 characters we want to see in Super Smash Bros. For Switch. For more gaming videos, check out our new spin-off channel, Mojo Plays, for in-depth reviews, thoughtful video essays, detailed character origins, and insightful commentary. Mojo Plays, games smarter. For this list, we're looking at characters throughout different series that we want to see in the newest Smash Bros. Game. The last time we did this kind of list, it was for Smash Bros. For Wii U and 3DS, and two characters actually made it into that game, Ryu of Street Fighter fame and the beautiful Bayonetta. So here's hoping we get some of these predictions right too. Number 10, Solaire of Astora, Dark Souls.
You find that strange? Well, you should.
Guys, we now live in a world where Dark Souls is on a Nintendo console, which is pretty crazy. So you know what would be even crazier? Seeing a Dark Souls character in the Smash Bros. Roster. And what better character to represent the whole series than our sun-praising friend Solaire?
I would relish a chance to assist you.
He definitely might look a little weird next to Nintendo's more cartoony characters, but we've seen Stranger. Don't forget we had Solid Snake in Brawl. While we would have basically no idea what his moveset would be, aside from swinging a sword, it would be wicked to see Dark Souls get a spot in Nintendo's Hall of Fighting fame, especially since we are getting that Solaire amiibo.
With it, you can perform the popular Praise the Sun gesture with reckless abandon.
Number 9, Geno, Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. The closest thing we've gotten to having Geno in Smash Bros. Was in the latest entry, where we could dress our Mii fighters like him. The absence is due to Square Enix technically owning the rights to Geno, which makes getting him in the game a tad more difficult. Fortunately, series creator Masahiro Sakurai has been wanting Geno in the game since Brawl, and yes, he is aware of the character's popularity. With the next Smash Bros. Game around the corner, we still have a chance of seeing our old friend in the months to come. Number 8, Ice Climbers. Ice Climber. These Arctic explorers, Nana and Popo, debuted in Melee and returned for Brawl, so things felt a little off in Smash Bros. 4 when the Ice Climbers were missing from the roster. However, there's a reason for it. According to Masahiro Sakurai, the Nintendo 3DS wasn't powerful enough to handle the pair, so they got axed. Thankfully, the Switch has proven to be one of the most technically impressive consoles on the market, so hopefully this means our little buddies will be making a return. Number 7, Paper Mario, Paper Mario series. Since trophies were introduced in Melee, we've seen a large assortment of trophies based on the Paper Mario series. So, wouldn't you think it's about time that Paper Mario himself joined the Brawl? While some might think he would just be a Mario clone, we beg to differ, friend. Paper Mario has had a wide selection of moves from the series that could easily make up his moveset. He's got a hammer, he's got paint, his transformation abilities, his flatness. If you want to make him a more strategic fighter, you can make Paper Mario into a transformation fighter by allowing him to switch out party members just like in the games. We can only dream, for now. Number 6, the Rabbids, Raving Rabbids series. Well, there's now a game where Mario and the Rabbids share the spotlight. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle exceeded our expectations and turned out to be a pretty darn good game. So, what better way to celebrate this crossover than by having the Rabbids join Smash Bros. 2? Their moveset wouldn't be that hard to imagine either. We do have a feeling though that toilets, plungers, and a lot of wow would be involved. Plus, Ubisoft and Nintendo have a strong relationship now, so it'd make sense to put these once super annoying characters in the roster. Besides, maybe a certain fist-throwing hero could debut alongside them. Yeah! Number 5, Springman and Ribbon Girl, ARMS. Nintendo's newest franchise has quickly become one of Nintendo's best. Well, if you haven't heard of it, ARMS is a fighting game where you literally throw your fists at your opponents. But each arm you equip functions differently. Some can land multiple hits, some are explosive, and some can pop your opponent up into the air. That being said, seeing Springman and Ribbon Girl in Smash Bros. Is now a bit of an expectation. ARMS has been receiving overwhelming support from both its community and from Nintendo. And besides, Smash Bros. Is essentially just one big ad for Nintendo games anyway, so this would be beneficial for basically everyone involved. which is just Nintendo. Number 4, Captain Toad, Super Mario series. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker is coming to the Nintendo Switch too. That should be plenty of reason, right? Well, okay. We understand that some may not want more Mario characters in Smash Bros, but Captain Toad is more than just a Mario character. While Toad, the regular one, is already in Smash Bros, he's kinda busy being used as a meat shield for Princess Peach. Captain Toad, on the other hand, has more room for different moves. He can throw turnips, ride minecarts, and even call the Toad Brigade in for assistance. Yes, he may be another Mario character, but this little guy has his own game, and we want to see more of him. Number 3, Miles Tails Prower, Sonic the Hedgehog series.
Wow, that dream brought back memories.
It's funny how Nintendo and Sega used to be titans of the schoolyard. Just like in the first season of an anime series, these two that were once bitter rivals are now the best of friends. Seeing Sonic debut in Brawl was one of the most historic moments in gaming. So, would it be too much to ask for another Sonic character to join the fight? How about Sonic's best buddy, Tails? His moveset would be a really easy one to assemble too. You could make an interesting fighter out of him because of his engineering skills, his mech, and, that's probably it, right? He doesn't really have to have any flight abilities to make him hard to knock off the stage. Nah, no way. That would make too much sense. Number 2, Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight. How has this not happened yet? Shovel Knight was the first third-party character to get an amiibo, and on top of that, Shovel Knight debuted on the Wii U alongside PC and 3DS. He's already got the moves to make him a formidable foe too. His basic attacks can revolve around his trusty shovel blade, while his special attacks can be an assortment of the relics he uses in his game. Of course, we might spend most of the battle dropping on everyone's heads, but that's what makes Shovel Knight, so, make it happen, Nintendo. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Daruk, can you crouch down a bit? You're as big as Death Mountain.
Number 1, Crash Bandicoot, Crash Bandicoot series. Call us totally crazy and overly optimistic, but Crash Bandicoot basically must be in the next Smash Bros. Game. Activision may not have super strong ties to Nintendo, but our boy has a history. After Naughty Dog left the franchise, Crash went multi-platform and started appearing on Xbox and Nintendo consoles, not just the PlayStation. And now he's headed to the Nintendo Switch with the Insane Trilogy. The Bandicoot also has a large variety of skills that can make him fun to play, from his trusty bazooka to his classic spin attack. The Bandicoot is back, so he's definitely earned his spot in the Smash Bros. Family. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.